was I doing yesterday at this hour? Oh yeah, I was at the flop house. The flop house. And I actually got this water from there. The girls love shopping at Walmart. Frankly, I didn't think there was going to be anybody here. It's a cold day in Arizona. Started at 40. I think it's topping out. I just looked at the thermostat in the car, or the temperature gauge, and it's at 70. So I figured I would come here and see who out there is sitting right now. There's probably quite a few of you sitting right now. But I couldn't think of what to do next. I went to the chiropractor. Strange guy. Always has something odd to say. I hear running. Had a pretty decent workout this morning. Couldn't think of anything else to say. A scripted video, or there's nothing scripted about my videos. I mean, I create talking points and the rest of it is just me off the cuff saying crazy stuff on the internet, and that's just how it is. So I was thinking about something that Desire Rabbit said yesterday, something that A's been wild too. It's like, MillennialSteam, if you're going to date in this world, you're going to have to lower your standards. Instead of eating cake, you're gonna have to eat dirt. And that's what I heard every time that someone in the comments says you're aiming too high. I'm thinking, okay, so if you want me to go from eating human food to eating dirt, then I guess we're gonna have a problem. Because that's what dating is like for me. Hey, David Hoffman. What's up, nerds? David, I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, and that fish you recommended was like $23. What do you think I'm made of? I can't afford to spend $23 on one piece of fish. Jesus Christ. I looked at it twice, and I looked at the picture, and I'm like, damn. David Hoffman is a rich man if he can afford to eat Trader Joe's salmon fillets. I ended up buying the $3.99 ground chicken that tasted like ground rear end this morning. So I made it a point by the weight. Oh, I didn't get that part. I didn't actually look at the salmon. I just looked at the price tag and I'm like, $22 for a piece of fish. No, thank you. Get a cheaper pack. Okay. Yeah, I will get a cheaper pack. I think I'm gonna go there right now. The Trader Joe's is just literally 5 minutes. Kind of a neat looking store. I've always shopped inside of the Kroger. So every time I get to go to a store that's not a Kroger's, I'm pretty happy about it. The people inside of that Trader Joe's, the employees look so, even the old lady, when I told her that I'd never really been in a store like this, she was just nice. You know, you'd think that someone that old would be like, I'm 80 years old and I'm working in a Trader Joe's, someone save me. Like the stream. Hey, Blue. Thank you. I should probably make you a moderator, right? Yeah, I'll do that. Can I do that from here? Let's see. Can I make you a mod from here? Let's see. Add as a moderator. Boom. Standard. All right. There you go. Now you got a wrench. Use it wisely. So yeah, so I walked into that Trader Joe's, and then ironically, before I went into Trader Joe's, I went to Changing Hands bookstore, and I got a text message from Mello about, while I was making my last video, so it was about an hour ago, telling me how she bought a really cool sticker from there. So I'm actually probably going to go there and look at a bumper sticker. Let's see. Brett Cooper was gushing about how well Trader Joe's pays course, she's filming a movie while she worked there. Anybody can just be a rich kid. That's so true. Anybody can be a rich kid. But, you know, it is what it is, right? So, David, how did you hear about the fish? Like, I haven't really been in a Trader Joe's because it reminded me of Aldi's reminded me of Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's reminds me of Aldi's, and I didn't really like that. Um, and then the lady pitched the produce. I don't think I bought any produce in a really, really long time. Also, I'm still buzzing about having the Kroger's cashier in my car this morning. Surprised she's like, MillennialSteam, if I get in your car, you're going to take me back to your house and you're going to tie me up. And she's like, nah, he's good. Uh-oh, it says I have to help you create a positive space. A positive space? What does that mean? It's my, uh, it's my Trader Joe's staple. I thought that there's a wine, right? The $2 chuck or something like that that Trader Joe's is also famous for, or something like that. The $2 chuck, or I don't know, some sort of like famous cheap wine is what I've always heard that Trader Joe's is known for. But I can't drink wine; it's too strong. Um, I've had my worst nights after drinking from especially red wine. Let's see. A's back. All TJs have parking lots that are way too small. Vibes are bad, but easy meals are good. They looked expensive. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the people inside seemed like the customers and the employees. Like, if you compare the vibe inside of a Trader Joe's with the vibe inside of a Walmart, oh my God. Sup, MS? Just at the park. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm sorry if the material from this morning's videos seems a little off. I just didn't have any creativity this morning when I woke up for some reason. I started drinking early yesterday and I woke up at 8 o'clock at night and I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. I sobered up too soon. And so, yeah, the $2 chuck, that's what it is. So sulfites hangover country can be filtered out, but might as well spend the filter on a better bottle of wine. Yeah, that wine, man. My Dollar General is so bad. 5 refrigerated sections empty, no butter or creamer, but there are cluttered Christmas decorations mushed in every variety box. Very festive. You know, I knew the girl that I went to the museum with the other day, she worked at Dollar General for 10 years straight. There's a reason you had no creativity. I've been dropping bangers recently and are drained. Recharge. It is really, really hard to keep dropping super high quality content on YouTube because without the inspiration to make the content, it's just super difficult. Let's see. Speaking of DG, I drank pure Kick Energy packets, and it's almost impossible to get them unless I go to the richest zip code. Check in. Thanks, Donald Trump. You only have 57 days until you're in office. Let the meteor please get us before that happens. Thought he said you'd been banging. No, I have not been banging. Unless you count the fleecings. No. Laugh out loud. Please get us the meteor. I could see you at night coming closer and closer to planet Earth. Get us before January 5th or 6th. Preferably the night before. Just get us. That way we don't have to wake up and be reminded of the horrible mistake America did by beating America. America beats America. Oh my God. Every time I think about it, I'm like, what did you guys do? How does a hate vote get so big? The last few days of the videos have been so timely. I'm not surprised you were out of ideas. What else is there to say that isn't going to be deflected. I have no idea what to say. Sometimes, my ideas come from the comment section, from recommended videos, or something that I saw, less often from my own creativity anymore. January 20th is an inauguration day. Oh, okay. I thought it was January. For some reason, I was thinking January 5th or January 6th. Oh my God. I am not looking forward to that. I have no idea where I'm going to be on that day. Let's see. 1 minute is rural a rural one. I swear half the shelf food's been expired. I think that the food at the Dollar General store arrives like a day before it expires. Are you going to do stuff, uh, Mello's turkey this Thursday? No. Mello has her own family. I actually haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. She texted me this morning. We were supposed to go hiking yesterday morning, but sadly, I double booked, and thank God I double booked my Saturday morning, and then both people canceled on me, so it was good. So I had a 10 o'clock salon appointment, and her dog got sick, so she had to she had to spend the day with the vet and the sick dog, and Mel has to get ready for Thanksgiving. So let's see, mine is in an area that's readily growing in population, and it means that nothing stays on the shelves unless it's crap. Yeah, that's the problem with the Dollar General. It's like I gotta go get some one of those little bathroom scrubbies. Have you thought about volunteering for Thanksgiving? I don't want to be around poor people for Thanksgiving, just to be reminded of my own personal situation. But I know that people do like at a food pantry maybe serving food. No, that's not my thing. I don't like smelly people. Who knows? I might be a person at that pantry looking for food. Seriously, since I've been looking for 4 weeks, not a single job has called me back. Not even an email. Uh, Turkey. Does Trader Joe's have turkey dinners? I was going to say the meal is probably free for volunteers and might meet someone decent people. I don't think so. Most homeless people aren't. They're pretty damn ugly. Let's see. What bothers me about being around poor folk is that there's never conversation about how to not be poor. I'd love to volunteer with folks trying not to be destitute forever. That's very true. I mean, what are you supposed to talk to them about? It's like, hey, I just bought a new Lexus. Can you relate? No. It's like, you're going to have conversations at this place about how to not die from the cold at night. I need to get a freeze. Just the drive to Malwart is a baffling ordeal. Oh my gosh. The Megalomart on Thanksgiving is always busy. Adios, nerds. Talk to you later. Bye, David. Let's see. Relatable. Bye, David Hoffman. Bye, David Hoffman. I should have brought a lunch, but I had my what was it? Ground chicken tacos after the gym this morning, and I really wasn't hungry anymore. That's the problem, is I'm not eating enough. Like, I'm working out way more than I'm eating, and so therefore I'm not growing. That sucks. But that's the problem with being a bodybuilder, is that the more you work out, the more you have to eat, and sometimes you have to eat when you don't want to eat. And it's hard on you because, at least for me, I just hate the sensation of feeling full all the time or feeling bloated from eating all the time. And that's what these bodybuilders have to do. The really big ones have to eat somewhere, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 small protein meals a day to sustain the requirements, the protein requirements. And it's bulking season. That's what I tell my crotch all the time. Remember the good times. That always made me laugh. It's always bulking season. Every man will tell you it's bulking season. Eat a jar of peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter. The oil in peanut butter is, I love peanut butter, don't get me wrong. But whatever peanut allergy I have, the second I have even a tablespoon of peanut butter, my whole face breaks out because there's something in peanut butter that my skin doesn't like. And so I had to learn this the hard way. I think I was maybe 10 or 11 in elementary school, and I loved eating candy bars back then, right? Now I was constantly broken out. Oh man, you need an EpiPen. Oh my God. An EpiPen. Like carry one with you, or at least Benadryl. Why do I need an EpiPen? Did you ever watch the Artie Owen rant? She was telling workers they won't get their holiday bonus. Merry Christmas, Prole bonus. Like I said in my video earlier, I've only gotten one bonus in my entire life. The rest of the Christmases for my entire working life have just been the middle finger. Can be a hell of expensive though. 300 to 600. You need it because you can get a lot of exposure to peanut toxins, and it could close your airway. Oh Lord, I try not to eat anything with peanuts. Dang man, that sucks. Yeah. Hi MS, how's your vacation? That's a very good question. My staycation is going just as planned. I haven't done much. Friday I got really depressed, so I woke up super hungover, right? Somehow I managed to consume a whole 12 pack plus a 20 plus some old English beer, a 40. I drank a 40 on top of a 12 pack, and I woke up Friday like feeling like hell. And so I got in my car, I went to the mountain, I walked around for 2 hours at the mountain. Then from there, I got a message when I was coming back from that girl from community college that really got me down. Like I hadn't seen her since 2008, and she literally tripled in size in that time. Let's see, Old English. Haven't thought about that since college. Sheesh. It's safe for the holidays, eh? It's for the holidays. Old English. When you're drinking Old English, you know what kind of day you're having. Let's see. Boiled peanuts taste like vomit to me. Yeah, I've never understood that. The people that cook their peanuts. I was watching Grace the other day. Grace Helbig. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I've been watching her for like 15 years on YouTube, right? And her husband was cooking peanuts inside of a pressure cooker for like 24 hours. And I was grossed out. Just the smell of it was giving me the gag reflex. Let's see, did that Susie that wanted stuff stop talking to you? I had one like that a few years back, and I had to cut her off after I got my professional job. The Susies will never stop asking for stuff. It's what they do. It's what makes them a Susie. That's the trade-off to crash out from allergy reactions. I don't have an allergy reaction per se. My skin just doesn't like it. Like there's something about peanut butter that my skin just doesn't like. Like it, as soon as I eat it, I mean, it's like the second I eat it, like my skin just breaks out, and you're like, whoa. I mean, a candy bar, like I've had, anytime I add peanut butter to like a protein shake or protein smoothie, boom, I can't touch the stuff. And I even tried to use peanut butter powder, and peanut butter powder was no better. I thought maybe if I didn't have it in like the chewy form, if I just had it in powder form, I try to add that to my protein shakes, and It wasn't working either. As soon as my body detected, I have the same reaction to grease, right? I've been a mountain biker my whole life, and I cannot touch any kind of grease because the second I touch grease, I have some weird reaction to it. So I don't know if grease has the same stuff in it, but my body, if I have to wear gloves when I work on my bike so I don't accidentally touch grease. My favorite is macadamia nuts. They're priced me out. Macadamia nuts sounds, they're those big white nuts, right? That they put in the cookies. I've seen them at the organic food store. Luckily, don't have allergies to any tree nuts. It's a cheat code for bulking up. I used to hear that from the guys at the gym that if they didn't have money to buy peanut butter, uh, big white nuts. Laugh out loud. Hey, get your mind out of the gutter, young lady. Mind out of the gutter. I was like, why is one leg sticking out further than the other? Macadamia nuts actually go best with white chocolate chips in cookies. Oh. uh, AI, I'm out you in timeout. You in timeout. Oh my God. I wanted to put ChatGPT in timeout this morning for making the stupidest outlines I have seen it make. So what A told me yesterday in the comments section that I needed to, stay within my league. If I want to go out with women, I'm going to have to date uglier women. So what I thought when I read that was I'm going to have to go out with women that look like me, and I am grossed out by me. So chances are, even if you went out with women like that, you couldn't get it up in order to have relations with them because you know, your tinker thing is just like, nope, I'd rather be shaking hands with the governor rather than going anywhere near that Susie. I like peanuts, but they're very expensive. Oh, pecans. Yeah, there's this store. It's kind of like an organic food store now. It's over in Mesa. I'm going to say it's on like Broadway and Greenfield. My family had been going there for 30 years for the pecan pie, and it's delicious. I didn't develop my pecan or nut allergy until I was in 5th grade. So that's when I started getting like breakouts really bad. Just have an AI girlfriend, MS. Oh, I wish I could afford that. People have been having sack in the dark with their eyes closed since the dawn of time. We all do what we gotta do. Eh? Watch it, eh? You know what they say, we're all black when the lights go out. Oh my God, my favorite peanuts are cashews with honey. Cashews with honey. I do love cashews. I will say that they are very good. And I will eat them regardless of what they do to me sometimes just because I miss the flavor. And just because you miss the flavor doesn't mean you should eat something, because I'm also lactose intolerant. So every time I eat ice cream, I have to pay the piper. I'll usually spend the rest of the day sitting on the toilet if I want to eat ice cream. Ooh, ice cream with nuts in it. Oh my God. That used to be one of my favorite things to eat at Dairy Queen is the peanut buster bar parfait. Oh my God. Nut. Cashews are worth it. High value nut. Laugh out loud. Explain what people mean that they have blank in the dark with no lights. You just turn off the lights so you don't have to look at them. It helps with romance. If you're going out with a really heavy woman or a very unattractive woman, the dark makes her beautiful. The dark turns every woman into a Victoria's Secret model. There go a future wagey. I mean, everyone has to use their imagination to get. I'm telling you, the secret to being attractive is darkness. I regret turning them big girls down. Jeez, guys. The secret to attractiveness is the dark. Regardless of what you look like, everyone's attractive in the dark. You just have to sniff it out, right? You just sniff it. Sniff the air. It's like, where are you? And she's like, I'm over here. and you just sniff the air. It's like, ooh, I smell fish. I'm heading that way. Just sniff it out. Just sniff the air until you get to the pie. Zippy, everyone's favorite dream machine, making us scream for ice cream. I accidentally found millennial thought looking for your channel. Now I'm hooked. Blue, I hope you're not hooked. This channel's toxic. Big girls know how to eat, and more likely than skinny things, how to cook. They know how to cook. Is that why they call it making bacon? Because it's big girls? Let's make some bacon, big girls. I used to date girls I wasn't attracted to, and it was miserable the entire time. Exactly, Magco. It's miserable. You got to turn the lights off, turn your imagination on, and just smack it. If it smells like Chinese, a wet market, you're in the right place. The wet market. You got to do, you gotta, fam. But if it doesn't smell right, that's a deal breaker. The dark can't hide smell. Go towards the fish smell, eh? No, it's an animation channel. I was looking for you to come back, and I was happily distracted with Zoomer buffoonery. Okay, I haven't seen that word before. At least I could pronounce it. The dark can't hide the memories. There isn't enough alcohol in the world to hide the memories. I've been trying to hide from those memories my whole adult life. Unless your noise is disabled. Oh my God, I tried. I can't deal with the female technology down there. Boobs are cool though. I can't deal with the female plumbing. Well, I mean, all it is a mini pie. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Is that what we call it now? I say, hello, darkness, my old friend, and then I wait to hear the echo. The echo. What has happened to this live stream? I like darkness, so my eyes don't get overstimulated with lights, i.e. The Office. Oh my God, we have these horrible lights in my office that I've been trying to get rid of for a long time. It looks like we're having some sort of family get together over here, so we better keep it politically correct, or at least family friendly. Those VR glasses are gonna come in handy for that. Is that what we do now? We put on the VR glasses and boom, supermodel. Start screaming, MS. Forrest is like, oh my God, there's a crazy Hispanic man over there. We better run for it. They'll leave eventually. I hope so. Oh my God, get me a Meta Quest 3 VR to play games and use it to play boxing games. Boobs are pretty simple, much easier to deal with. And watch 3D movies. Oh my God, can you guys hear that? It sounds like tech support. Oh, they're staring over here at me, wondering what I'm doing. I wish I could work Thanksgiving because Friday will be like another Monday. We ain't get that 4-day holiday. What? Why no 4-day holiday? No, what's the gibberish noise? A family get together behind or to my side. You should go be part of that cookout. Just say someone invited you and point to someone across the pavilion or something and just start eating food. Are you sure they're not overseas tech support? They are. The vultures are circling you, Steam. Okay, well, I hope they don't eat my guts. Guess what? I'm a call for this whole week. That sucks. Birds don't want to be eaten. Well, most birds don't want to be eaten. But hey, at least I get overtime pay. Yeah, I'll probably be called into the office on Monday to deal with with the with the broken machine. I got called by the contractor on Friday morning. He called me. He told me that the construction crew was going to be out there Monday at 8, and I'm sure no one's going to be there. So I'll probably have to go in. There hasn't been a single vacation time that's been uninterrupted from work since I started working at this job. Most of the overtime is related to out calls and are usually VPN related connections because Sonic Wall VPN sucks. Like Cisco's better. That's what we use. Cisco AnyConnect. The presidential pardons 2 turkeys every year, just like Noah's Ark. Has he done that yet? You know what? I would break with tradition and not pardon them and then like go Ozzy Osbourne and try to take off its head with my teeth. I mean, what else can Biden do to spice it up in the last 2 months of his failed administration? You know, Biden's gonna go down as a failed president. That sucks. They usually have funny names. Funny names, like Snowball, right? Or something stupid, like white turkeys. Oh, look, there's a guy with a giant net. Damn. That guy has a net the size of half his body. Let's see. Yeah, you'll have to put his teeth in first. I didn't get that, and then I'm like, oh, dentures. He'll have to put in his vampire teeth first. Let's see. Stop supporting vacations. Great. That's a great comment to one of my videos. It's the age of the bird flu. Maybe do a toe funky this year, people. A toe funky. Oh no, Ozzy Osbourne moved for the president. For the president at least. That could be his legacy. When they put him on when they put Biden on the dollar bill, he could be biting into a turkey, and that will be how he's commemorated for the rest of eternity. Tofu turkey. Ooh, tofu turkey is tofurkey. Tofurkey. Oh Lord, that sounds so gross. That sounds like what you would get from that girl that you had to, turn off all the lights. She's got tofurkey down there. That's what she calls it. You want some tofurkey? You got to get it in the dark. Good eating. Oh my God, these people. Like they didn't even bring any food. They're just all standing around looking at each other. It's really strange. Everyone has their hands in their pockets too. So, vegan turkey, but it's a machine-made turkey with no actual meat. Yeah, it sounds like something I wouldn't want to eat. Why didn't I try the dark method? I don't know, tofurkey and mini carrots. Oh, ooh, that just turned my stomach. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat on Thanksgiving. My traditional Thanksgiving dinner is usually nothing. I usually make tacos for breakfast. And then I spend the rest of the day getting drunk. Mini carrots now with more E. coli. Thanks, Donald Trump. I would rather stick with food with good old turkey with dark meat legs and traditional gravy and mashed potatoes. That's the dream. But you know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. So, no one's ever said, at Susie Rottencrotch before. It's more like, oh God, not this again. Yay. Yay or nay. Green bean casserole. I asked the girl that worked at the Mexican food restaurant if she's going to make green bean casserole for her Thanksgiving. She just looked at me like, ew. Hey, Steve and chat. Hey, Preppy Princess. Let's see. I'm planning an Arizona trip for the summer. I can take a detour and buy you some steak. Magco, I might be the only meal I get that summer. Green bean casserole is so yummy. I don't think I've seen it at white people Thanksgiving. Uh, but yeah, white people eat some weird stuff. Yes, green beans. No to the casserole. But the crispy onions are yummy. Let's see. Planning to head to Arizona next year so I can save up my PTO. Why is everyone coming to Arizona? It's a hellhole in the desert, and it's hot, and it's cold this morning. That's the conundrum, and this is the second time I've used that word. Is Arizona is either burning hot or it's freezing cold. I hate it. I think I had an aunt and uncle that retired to Arizona. All the family was so jealous and bitter. Believe me, you don't want to be here. I'm heading to Glendale. Glendale and Peoria are two of the cesspools of Arizona. They're very, very low rent areas. It's cheap in the desert. Yeah, depending. Glendale's more well-kept area. Well, it all depends on where you go. Every city in Arizona has the rich and the poor neighborhoods, often right across the street from one another. It's like my boss hates hearing this, but when your ghetto is right next to $1 million homes across the street, you have to have some resentment towards your neighbors. Sounds like hell, but yeah, with good marketing, the Sun Belt sounds so positive, not hell-like at all. Yeah, the Sun Belt. Mine is near the rich. Good. Marco Polo, yo, my man, Fleece Johnson is in the chat. It's about damn time. So, middle income looking house. I almost moved to Flagstaff in the 90s. Flagstaff is very nice during the summer. But during the winter, it is cold as can be. The Booty Warrior is here for life. The Booty Warrior never takes a holiday. It's the second you turn over in your bed, the Booty Warrior's already got in. Don't live within walking distance of a Circle K in Arizona. I do live within walking distance of a Circle K in Arizona. Oh my God. Oh crap. Beware of the booty bandit. Hey, he's got to eat too. What are you doing? Thanksgiving? Nothing. Probably just drinking and being on the live stream. Usually Thanksgiving's an all drinking holiday for me. So, yikes. Well, you guys are about to see the original Odd Couple. You should do a bizarro cooking show. I can't cook, eh? Booty Bandit needs to eat food, and you know what that means. Yep, he's gotta take you. The Booty Bandit is always on the take. Wow, that dude won the hot chick lottery. Mine's going to be crazy with people arguing over the election. Oh my God. Racist Uncle Bob. You can make tofoki. Oh Lord, why are we still talking about tofoki? Where is Mars? I miss those feet. She's working. That's what would make it even more entertaining, the fact that you can't cook. Stop trying to make tofurkey happen. I say the same thing. She's single now. Lived within walking distance of a Circle K once, but it was in Colorado. Laugh out loud. I wish today was really nice weather out like in Arizona. My Midwest state is colder than my future. Well, my father-in-law will wear his MAGA hat. Oh my God. You have family members that have voted for the Cheeto? I like shopping at Target. Who doesn't like shopping at Target? You know where we don't like shopping at? The Dollar General. If you're doing your grocery shopping at the Dollar General, you've made terrible mistakes in your life. Go to a homeless shelter and feed those. That's what A told me to do. Why do you guys always want to make me hang out with people that are poorer than I am? I voted for democracy for the people and by the people. I didn't. I trained my family long ago not to expect me at holidays. Meals back in 2014, best decision I ever made. Visiting your racist relatives at Christmas and Thanksgiving is a American tradition, right? You've got to have that aunt that, you know, that still believes that the Cheeto is the second coming of Jesus. They still haven't eaten anything. No. There's some chick that just showed up with the dog. If you want to hang out with not poors, then go to a place with an expensive table service and have them seat you at a random family. But I guarantee they'll be Trump lovers. You're absolutely right. And Trump lovers hate brown people. They're waiting for Grubhub. I don't know what the... They're waiting for something.
Are you with Lovely? No.
I don't know. You know, Grubhub should offer a Grub Love service. That would be a killer, where you can order Grub Love and some chick shows up at your house and she does everything but get it on with you, but you just pay for Grub Love. And she can be as unattractive as humanly possible and you just pay on a sliding scale. Or go to the Ruth Chris bar and meet a cougar. Let's see, pro tip, turn the lights off. We're always turning the lights off as proles. They might deport you too. A good holiday movie is Trading Places. False hope for the poors. Like the chat, everyone. Listen to Marco Polo. There's 22 of you here and there's only 13 likes. So 10 of you have not only looked at the collection plate and taken a dump in the collection plate, but also not hit the like button. I hate having to clean the Snickers out of the collection plate. It's not a toilet, people. Get your eyes checked. Don't eat the Snickers. Don't eat the Snickers. Best advice ever given here. They keep telling me that the yellow liquid is lemonade. You're gonna have a bad time if you're drinking the lemonade at Prole Church. Don't eat the Snickers and don't wash it down with the lemonade. Wait, I think the food just showed up. I see people carrying something. Right? Yep. I think the food just showed up. I seen a silver pot, giant pot. Advanced AutoZone closed 700 stores. That's because people aren't fixing their Promobiles anymore. They're just riding them until they self-destruct. Oh man, that's a very sad at Marco. Let's see. Yeah, that 700 stores means that 700 people don't have jobs for Christmas. I think one country has stipend for poors to go to the brothels. Yeah, I think Amsterdam does. That reminds me of the Caddyshack, except it was a Baby Ruth. Oh, Snickers and Baby Ruth can be interchangeable. One's when you had chunky peanut butter for dinner, and one's when you had smooth peanut butter for dinner. Parts are getting expensive. It either is vehicle repairs, shelter, or food. I need a new car, but don't know if I have a job in 6 months, so no car. And then tariffs, need to start a YouTube. This time with cute animals, exactly. That's what you need to do. And you need to star in the videos too. Germany has stipends for sex workers also. Ooh, Germany, what an advanced country. Massage parlors in Vegas are brothels. Well, I mean, those ladies got to work. Do you think they will electrify the fence? Hopefully, to keep Americans from escaping once the tariffs hit. Wow, that was a big German Shepherd. That was a big dog. Tariffs would increase the price of car parts, increase total repair cost, and vehicles in general. I think we're going to see a lot more proletariat taking the chariot of the poor to their poor people jobs in the near future. The only time I've seen poor people or mildly poor people get on the bus in mass, the buses were jam-packed here in Arizona. When gas hit $5 a gallon, everyone and their sister was riding the city bus. The FEMA camps will become affordable housing. We need strong public transportation. Would be nice in sparse areas instead of just within large cities. That's the problem. Like in large cities, it's hard for anyone other than places like New York to get regular people to ride next to a crackhead. Because every woman that I've ever heard that has taken the train or a city bus has had bad experiences with drunken men. Would be nice. Okay, I already read that. Let's see. I ride an electric scooter. My public buses smell like weed. Well, most of the apartments in my apartment complex smell like that too. This union contract got employees at each other's throats. Why did they wait for the holidays to make us fight? Because it's more entertaining while the proles are fighting each other wearing Santa hats. Let's see, with the option of assault deletion pods. Let's see, jobs force you to buy vehicles to make money. It's like having to have money to make money. There was a job that I saw this morning that said, I think it's called Zomato's, where they charge you for a job. I've always wanted to ride one of those electric skateboards, but I'd probably end up in the lake. What? That's unfair for them to do. No, as I said it, I've said this before in my videos, is that we're eventually going to get to a point in society where employers are going to charge you to submit your resume. Let's see, the Running Mans and the Blade Runners are becoming reality. I need to buy a used car, but I'm scared because my debit card gets declined every 2 weeks. Join the club, it's called Payday. Let's see, a local jail said it was too hot in the workhouse. Meanwhile, I was out in 120 degrees and I'm supposedly free. You're not free, Blue. Let me reassure you, if you're working, you're not free. Especially if you're working outside. As a mail carrier, I imagine it pays like not minimum wage, but getting bitten by a dog sucks. Let's see, who all is Gen X in the chat? I don't think we have many Gen X. I would say if anyone in the chat right now is a Gen X, it would be is a mail carrier. Yes. Funny thing is, if buy a car, I definitely will never be able to leave my home. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson made $60 million from a slot fight for the Proles. I thought she was a nun. A nun. Maybe she's a nun mail carrier. Oh my God, a nun. Blue, you're a nun. Let's see, we need someone to bless the holy water. I'm a small millennial. As in the pants, I hope not. Let's see, I'm a zennial, but not an X. Okay. Let's see, I keep treats on me. The dogs love me. Oh, okay, that's the way to do it. That's what A told me to do whenever I go near the homeless encampment, because the homeless people have rabid dogs. I'm 5'3", millennial. 5'3". That means that your man meat is probably like 1 inch long, like me. I left you a reply after our food drive. You have some smart women on this channel. Are you are you patting yourself on the back, eh? Because that's what I just heard. Let's see. What's your ideal salary? 150,000 a year. That's where comfort starts. Short king. that's what you call your tool in the bedroom. I've got the short king coming out, ladies. And she's just like, oh, put it away. Put it away. We don't need any short kings here or any short chubs. Would you go to a daddy freak off for 250K? I would pay to go to a Diddy freak off. I think I would pay. You don't have to pay me. I would go. Whatever goes on at those freak out parties, I definitely want to be a part of. I think Inu is smart. Like, so smart, I would want to know what that mail carrier has on me. The 2-inch Punisher. 2 inches long, 3 inches around. I might be short, but I run fast and I can hide in small areas if worse comes to shove. I guess I'm the only X in the chat. Thought I heard some X references. Yeah, we were looking to distinguish who were the X's in here. I was a loner in school. I read a lot. Will Trump fight Putin in a ring? No, Putin would beat the crap out of him. Have you seen Putin without his shirt on? Same, Inu, same. I think this whole channel is made up of people who weren't the best. Let's put it that way. If you come to hang out with me, chances are you weren't the best at life, socially. MS, I need more money. Marco, I need more money too. We're the Outcasts, MS. Yeah, this might as well be called the Outcast channel because the degenerates and the lowlifes and the poor and the misfits, they all end up here, especially single men. This channel could be a single man channel with instructions on how to shake hands with the governor on a regular basis. I'm Gen X, but my boyfriend is millennial. Oh, we got a cougar in here. Let's see. And the incels. How about the fem cells? I hate hearing about the incels all the time. Where are my fem cells? We gotta have those around here. I can smell it. Yep, definitely. I think fem cells are fascinating because they choose to be alone because they can't meet men who will provide them. Like, I was looking at the Daily Mail and they were talking about that seeking arrangements website, and that is some pretty weird stuff, man. You should watch called Hammer to find the fem cells. Celeb Hammer to find the fem cells. My gal's a boomer. Oh my goodness. The original incel was a girl the guys bought her website. Okay. Sniff phenomenons. Sniff the socks. Dave Ramsey loves Trump Musk. Oh, you know what would be funny if it turns out that they were both into it? They were both into each other. Trump and Musk were actually lovers. Like, Ashley Madison got hacked. That was only the start of Josh Duger's problems. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go on those websites and meet women, questionable women, then you're probably asking for, they're both into themselves. A good point. They are very much so into themselves. It'd be interesting to see how into themselves they are. Like that woman who came out and said wants to be the first woman to have Elon Musk's child on Mars. Oh God, every time I close my eyes and I see her picture again, there's not enough money on planet Earth to make me spread for Elon Musk. I mean, he's just gross looking. It's just absolutely disgusting. Dr. Oz and Linda McConan in the White House now. He will put Hulk Hogan and Dr. Phil to work in the White House. Hulk Hogan's going to be part of his administration. I swear to God, Trump is trying to create a circus. I mean, he's already setting up a scenario in which we have a scandal every week just from his cabinet picks. Ever heard of the Shaytards? That dude had it all and got taken down by an e-girl. What a dunce. I mean, look at Dr. Disrespect. Same thing happened to Dr. Disrespect. He had the world by the oysters and some girl turned him in and now he can't make money anywhere. It needs to be like in France. Either it's a culturally acceptable for men and women to take lovers or it's not. There's no way to keep it secret. At least in France, they agree not to talk about it. Okay, well, let's all move to France. Elon has a huge wallet, makes him taller. Ugh, yuck. I mean, I couldn't wipe off the filth. Gross. His wives were hot. Money talks. And you know what walks. Let's see, in Italy, it was a big problem during the pandemic. During lockdowns, people couldn't see their side pieces. Society collapsed nearly from that. Oh, I know those Italians are known for their side pieces. Latin men are also known for their side pieces. It's not uncommon for a Hispanic man to have a wife on one side of town and have another wife on the other side of town. And it's a respectable thing to do. There's no amount of money that can make Elon less annoying or attractive. I mean, he's the richest man in the world and he's still gross. Like, ugh. All those women that have his children are just absolutely disgusting. I mean, can you imagine getting on a booty call with Elon and he's like, I'm gonna come. Oh Lord. I'm coming over to do the bump and dump. Ew. 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 Oh my God. Let's see. Gives all the women to the top men and drop their young competition in the desert. Yeah, it's like the olden days, back in the hunter-gatherer societies where the chief had 20 women and the average guy had his hand. Elon or Fleece Johnson, they're both the same guy in my opinion. No, but if you can't imagine Elon party line, you probably couldn't stomach a Diddy freak off. I don't know what a Diddy freak off is, but I mean, it's got to be better than seeing Elon with no pants on. Who was that one guy who got caught shaking hands on a podcast? Peak Boomer. Was it that guy on CNN who lost his job and then they rehired him back, like Toby something? But you guys have also heard that CNN is dumping nearly all of its left-wing, anchors, right? So, and Morning Joe. I think Joe Scarborough is going to lose his show this year. I think him and Mika know that, I mean, I know they have plenty of money. They're not going to be out collecting food stamps, but they're on their way out of MSNBC. Yeah, he just came back unbothered. Yeah, he just came back unbothered. Yeah, like he got caught beating it. live, and you're just like, oh my gosh. Welcome to the chilling effect. Ugh, the chilling effect of seeing, like, eventually when they release the tapes, the Russian tapes of our soon-to-be Commander in Cheeto. I mean, that's gonna be some freaky stuff, man. All rich people are into like stuff, right? They're into ropes. They're into raunchy acts. I mean, to be rich means that you get Elon parties like Diddy years ago. Ooh. I wonder how many of Elon's spawn is swimming around in young women right now. Because the man loves making children. The guy definitely doesn't believe in getting snipped. That dude's probably going to try to repopulate the world with his seed. I waited more than a decade for the PP tape. They're never coming. I mean, I think at the right political reasoning that they might. Elon's swimming around in all our minds. Ew, I'm not into water sports. However, real talk. Ew, water sports. You mean trickle down economics? It's trickling down, people. It's salty. Don't watch The Aristocrats by Bob Saget. Okay, I thought he was gone. Did he come back just to get into water sports? I remember a ton of people defending R. Kelly, and he was into that. He sure was. Why is it every celebrity eventually goes down because of a scandal? MS moved to Canada. Marco Polo. I just saw a image of showing America and Canada. Canada is extra poor right now because of the cost of living. Elon is moving to England. Good riddance. I hope they put him on a penal colony. Blue, what was the name of that PDF file guy you told me about? PDF? What are we talking about here? Are we talking about the island again? Because we're not allowed to talk about the island anymore. Let's see. Dan Kylie. Yes. What are you guys talking about? What do you think the tariffs will do? The tariffs, once they get into place, the next administration will have to take them down because they're going to destroy society. We're not. Patrick David Channel, I think. Tariffs, the immigrants. Now let's see. I have a theory you can't get into real levels of power until they have something to blackmail you with. This is why celebrities and politicians are always disgraced by some weird act. Yeah, that's probably true. He films himself trying to pick up girls half his age. Okay, great. Canada's prime minister is rocking out with Swifties while his city burns. Well, I mean, would you rather hang out with boomers? Thanks for the stream. I'm logging up. Bye, Mr. Cheeto. Some take the tall life. He was getting kids through a charity for decades, but no one else knew. Sure. Bye, Don. The Don is gone. The Don has left the building. Oh, here come some more animals, eh? Did you ever kiss a cousin when you were young? My first, when I was 9, I didn't know better. So the first girl that I ever liked was my cousin, with the lights on or off. Definitely on. Uh-oh. Oh my God. I predict the underwater internet cables will be cut and we will be able to force to rely on Starlink in the US for internet. Huh, sounds like a good idea. Elon Musk wouldn't mind. I'm taking my dogs for a walk. Good. You should do something productive with your day. Let's see. MS ever kissed a dude? No, 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 no. We're not going there. Never. Never been interested in that. Let's see. Only girls kiss other girls. Let's see. I think Marco's hitting on you, MS. Lunetta, I think you might be right too. Lunetta, I think that you're trying to dry hump my legs sometimes, which I'm not against. I just think that, you can be open on. Dudes are gross, but also can be hot. Ugh. I mean, I understand girls kissing girls, but dudes kissing dudes, I still, still not sure, because at least two girls can be cute. Two dudes, like imagine a dude with ugly feet, like with those, what did you call them, the hook feet that you said I didn't have? Like two ugly dudes, two pot-bellied dudes that are into each other. Like think of like Wings of Redemption. Don't ruin my my yucky. I like your voice, so yeah, probably. Oh my God, Lunetta, thank you for your comment this morning. The mental health thing was very, very good. I needed to make that video a long time ago. If you touch a man, it's like you touch the governor. No, it's not. Touching someone else's governor is not the same thing. Oh my God, that's so nasty. Nah. Even if I was on a pirate ship, I think I'd rather cut off my governor than ever even consider that. I'd be like, you know what? I'm sorry, governor, but we have to do this. And then it's over. Two pot-bellied dudes with hooves are called bears, I'm thinking. So bears like bears, huh? So you look in the mirror for all the worst qualities in men, and then you seek them out, and then you're like, well, it's not so bad. And then bad stuff happens, and you're not aware of why such bad thing happened, and hopefully you have no memory of such bad thing happening. I was watching a video where some dude says if you have relations with a woman with birth control, it's oh my gosh, Latinos for, oh my goodness gracious, relations only for making babies. I don't know how I feel about that. I've had many relations with the possible outcome of children, but thank God I'm shooting blanks, so it never happened. There's a lot of strange people here. You guys asked me one time, it's like, is this an all-white park? I'm like, no, it's not. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Make all the babies quick. We must not be replaced. How do you feel about abortion rights? I think that since I can't have children, I shouldn't have a say. Like, if I don't have to push that child out of my own rear end, I can't tell someone else that they need to do that. So my opinion, it's let women deal with their own. Like, it'd be like telling a man that we know you have to take a dump, but you're not allowed because we think it's immoral for you to make Snickers bars. That would be the equivalent to me. That's correct. You passed the vibe check. Okay. Well, if you can tell men not to poop, then you can tell women about their reproductive rights. I mean, once every man is turning green in the face because he can't take a dump because he risks going to prison for accidentally ending the life of his Snickers bar. That's how ridiculous I find it. So, like, and this is exactly where I've seen this, right? So on that show that I believe it's the History Channel's Alone show, right? So sometimes when contestants get onto Alone, the first thing that happens to them is they become constipated for over 10 days and then they have to be evacuated. Now, telling every man in America that he's going to not be able to crap for over 10 days because it's illegal and the life of his turds matter. That's when, oh my God. Uh-oh, super hotness. Let's be quiet. Moment of silence. So you don't get to see that every day. Holy crap, there's a 10 out of 10, people. You see that? She just kind of like looked over, she played with her hair, and I was like, whoa. Whoa. You should breed her, MS. That chick wouldn't give me the time of day. I could be on fire and that chick wouldn't put me out with her yellow, with her lemonade. That's correct. Let's see. Oh yeah, brother. Oh God, Lord, that was perfection. Those yoga pants were definitely doing her justice. I'm a breeding bull. That's my sow, right? I could feel my manhood slowly shrivel up and climb inside my body seeing a chick that hot here at the park. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's where you truly feel your inner ugliness, is when you see pure perfection like that. It's like, why am I allowed to be on the same planet as someone that looks like that? She just looked at me and she's like, oh, look, there's a human in Snickers form. That's what us ugly people are. My would tingle. She's still standing over there by the tree too. She's like, I'll show you guys. She's like right over there. Look at it. She's over there by that tree. See her? She's right over there. Oh, now she's moving again. She's probably thinking, oh my God, that man just had relations with my body with his eyes. I was like, she's probably listening to me talking. As soon as I looked over, she's in my peripheral vision. Oh, stop talking. She's waiting for you to approach. She's assuming the position like Susie does, right? She bends over, puts her head down, and it just is, whatchamacallit, she's performing the mating ritual. Assume the position, Susie. Oh, no, this isn't about turds and Snickers bars. Men shouldn't be allowed to arrange a date between their hand and the governor, because that's an unborn child that I have. That would be unfair. That's exactly it. If you want to talk reproductive rights, you're going to have to tell men that they're not allowed to shake hands with the governor. That's the law that they really need to pass. You want to tell women what they can do, you're going to have to tell men that, unfortunately, Happy Time with the Governor has been canceled until we fix this. That's true. They're spilling their sacred seed. Believe me, we've lost millions because of me. Millions upon millions have met their end in the proverbial sock of the you-know-what, of the rooster. The rooster sock. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys are terrible. The things you guys say in this stream sometimes makes me question humanity's right to exist. All right, we got 10 minutes left, and then I gotta head to the gym to walk on the treadmill like a little old lady, because I busted my hump in the gym this morning doing those hamstring curls like a maniac. I was doing hip thrusts like a pro. The graveyard of little proles is in a tissue. No, I used the sock. Use the sock, it's better. once you have used the sock to the point where the sock can stand up by itself, that's when you know you've got a good cock sock. Ew. That's what we do. Make it count. Maybe someday they'll be able to get 10 minutes. Make it count. Oh my God, I thought you were talking about getting the sacred seed out of the governor. Make every one of them count. Make them count. Hey, you're dirty. You're a dirty girl. Oh, I'm also glad that you're enjoying the outdoor footage on the channel. I have hundreds of hours of outdoor footage. That footage that you guys are actually seeing in the video in the last few days, that's actually from last year at this exact same time. It's nearly to the year of material. All right, looks like we're getting a little too much sun right here, so we're gonna have to scoot back one bench. Let's check out the party goers over there. Bam. Ooh, there's some unknown substance here. It looks like someone already finished here. So, man, that one must have been a painful shaking with the governor. Whatever happened there. Ooh, don't hate to see it. Any hot guys? By? No, they're all Eastern Indian men, I think. They seem to be having some sort of festival where they all stand up. Oh my gosh. You guys are so bad in the comments. You guys are like, go over there and start shaking hands with your left hand. I was like, oh my God, you guys are horrible. All right. They're getting louder. Okay, MS, how do you keep your anonymity on YouTube? I'd be afraid people would figure out where I lived. I try to make it as difficult to figure out where I live, but I'm sure that some people know, because Mello knows where I live. Mello's been in my house many times. I wanted to see a cold approach video. Hi, MS. The weather looks nice there. It was freezing here yesterday. It was cold this morning. It was like early, or when I was making my first video this morning, I had the heater on because it was like 40 degrees inside. But the days warmed up. I think right now it's 70 degrees. So that's really, really cold for an Arizona, for a day in Arizona. Even during Thanksgiving, it's not unheard of to get close to 90, 85 to 90. I remember when a Dream did a face reveal, he got roasted. When Dream did a face reveal, he got toasted. Yeah, that's my fear, is that I will get toasted. Never in my life have I ever cold approached. Yeah, I don't think I could do that, even if I wanted to. Like, it's just not something that I could see myself doing. Uh-oh, there's more people coming. I hope they're not coming over here. No, it's just one of those things. Like in my old channel, when I met Mello for the first time, exactly right here, and we're walking over to the other side of the lake, and suddenly somehow her dog got into the picture, and I kind of like focused the camera on her face, and I took down the video right away because I didn't know if she wanted to be seen on the channel. She didn't mind because it was quick. But yeah, I don't think I could ever do that. The only way that I will ever do that is if this becomes my full-time job. If this becomes my full-time job, then of course, because I won't have to fear anything. But if I can become a full-time commentator, that would be my ideal situation. But I mean, with what I'm making right now from the channel,
it doesn't look like that's going to be realistic unless my views go up dramatically in the next couple months, which I wouldn't mind if they did. Like, it's good money if you can make it. I mean, my highest making video produced $250. So, oh my gosh, this morning, before I leave here today, I have to tell you about this crazy dream I had this morning. So there was this girl. She looked a lot like Kroger cashier that I picked up this morning on the way to work. And she had this perfectly round face. And we were like, I don't know how I got here, but we were on the back of a trailer. And somehow we were making out on the back of this trailer that's being pulled down the highway. And as we're making out, she falls off the side of the trailer. And then I end up going back, finding her at her house. And apparently this house was so far away from my house that I needed to get home, but I didn't have my car. And the girls in the dream didn't have, their landlords wouldn't let them have overnight guests. So I kept asking her for like 2 hours what we were going to do. You know how to make more money, MS? It will only cost you your dignity. Can you do a backflip? Oh my gosh, did you just see that girl who did that backflip in that video where she lost her weave? Show some leg. Leg? All right. That's a strange excuse, but here we go. Show some leg. All right, here we go. That is the strangest request I've ever gotten. Is that enough? Or do I have to expose my boys on the camera too? That's the weirdest. Evis has turned into an e-girl. Show some stomach. Oh God, in heaven. You guys are crazy. You know, I have the most conservative people you can imagine. Oh my God. Lynette is currently shaking hands with the governor. $10 to show some leg. Thanks. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to start sending some nude selfies here to make money. Can you show your underarms? I'm at a park with family having a get together here. Oh my God, it's getting hot in here, governess. More what? More leg? Oh my God, you guys are nuts. All right, I'll do the other one real quick. I'm gonna even take off my shoe for you guys. If people are staring at me because I'm showing you guys my... All right, so here we go. So here we are. And there's my calf muscles. And there's my feet. I can't believe I'm doing this in a public park for money. I feel cheap. Dang, you look whiter than me. That flex. Oh my God. I feel cheap. All right. I feel like the stream is violated in a place that only Fleece gets to go into. Oh my God. Lunetta is like, oh my God. Oh God. I can't deal with you guys anymore. All right, I gotta go work on these legs. Gotta hit the gym. First of all, let's go see what this guy's selling at this little thing. My car is right over there. I don't know why these things have become popular in America. I've never seen these anywhere other than Mexico. Please, now the hands. I told you, just your dignity. I don't have any dignity left, guys. Look at that stuff. All right, guys. stop giving me money. I got to go to the gym and work out. I will talk to you guys soon. Lunetta, thank you as usual. I really appreciate it. And I got to go, guys. Stop donating money. You guys need to keep your money.